With CPEC, Pakistan is moving towards an economic doomsday at a much faster pace than expected. Corruption, lack of transparency, and no accountability are speeding its failing situation. China has played its entire game plan well. Experts believe that China and only China will be benefited from this project, all at the cost of poor Pakistani citizens. Following are the reasons why CPEC has failed. The CPEC project was formally started in 2015 with expected completion in 2023. However, we are already in 2022 now, but CPEC has not been able to contribute even a single penny to the GDP of Pakistan. Chinese debts are mounting, and the repayment and interest on these loans has caused holes in the Pakistani economy. At its start, CPEC promised millions of jobs to locals. But where are these jobs? Why are all suppliers Chinese? Why are all contracts for raw materials, machinery, and services with the Chinese and not the locals? CPEC projects have also been criticized for fueling center-province and inter-province tensions. A popular belief in these places is that the construction of highways will make it more convenient for the Pakistan army to impose their will on locals. From unskilled labor to high-tech machinery, everything used in the CPEC belongs to China and Chinese companies. Local workers have been forced to go to the Gulf for earning, and they are not able to get work in their own country. Furthermore, the Pakistan government is paying heavy disbursement to various early harvest projects owned by Chinese companies in the power sector. Another reason for major animosity towards this project is the involvement of military. All the major or minor projects of CPEC as well as the entire CPEC authority are governed by retired military officers who cannot be questioned. Corruption and poor planning are the other aspects of CPEC, where a dirty syndicate of government officials, military commanders, and a few selected business conglomerates are siphoning off the money to buy assets in Europe, America, and the Middle East. Here is a quick look at the progress report of CPEC. CPEC plans 7 major road and rail projects, out of which only a small stretch of Multan-Sukar road could be completed till date. With lots of ambitions, China started developing Gwadar Special Port Zone. But today, they are struggling to cope with the work, and less than 20% of the work is completed. There is not even a single manufacturing facility functional in the entire Gwadar Special Economic Zone. There was no significant shipping traffic observed for more than a year. However, the only progress seen here is the construction of infrastructure for the Chinese, slowly turning into a Chinese naval base, which is another area of serious concern. Pakistan planned 9 special economic zones all along the CPEC. Today, 8 out of these 9 SEZs were planned are still awaiting the start of work. The worst nightmare related to the Chinese debt trap has already started. Pakistan has already ceded 2 islands and is in the process of ceding a few more assets, including the entire Gwadar Free Trade Zone, to China. In mid-2020, Pakistan also gave total mining rights at its Sandhak gold mines to China at a throwaway price of just $350 million. This is dangerous for the sovereignty of any country. Then there is another issue of ecological harm, especially in Gilgit-Baltistan. It's a region with large glaciers and water resources. The CPEC would pass between the glaciers and heavy traffic will pass through this route. However, the effects of this have not been given any thought in the project. To make matters worse, Pakistan is listed among countries highly vulnerable to the adverse impacts of climate change due to its diverse topographic and demographic settings. China is known for its aggressive policies and debt trap diplomacy, and not without merit. If the situation continues in this way, Pakistan will fast turn into a Chinese colony. Very recently, some other shocking findings have also come to light. More than 600 Pakistani girls were sold as brides to China. These young girls from poor and minority communities have become the victims of bride trafficking network. On reaching China, these brides have to face further discrimination and abuse. Most are left abandoned or forced into prostitution. However, sadly, in spite of numerous complaints, no action has been taken by either government, all to prevent any negative effect on the CPEC project. We have strong reasons to believe that Pakistan is moving towards an economic doomsday at a much faster pace than expected. At the same time, while it is facing internal issues of corruption, lack of transparency, economic collapse, human rights, etc., there is no external country or agency which is coming to support its failing situation. The next 3-4 years are going to be crucial, and we are going to witness a total collapse of Pakistan's economy under CPEC.